Alright. Um, Back to it. Let's see. There's an event to see before I enter here.
It's my turn.
Bleh. Crap. Your Lordship, I told you drinking so much will be dangerous. Not as dangerous as you're driving. Ugh. Here comes the next wave. I don't want to go anywhere near that. We should avoid attracting attention. Come on. Right. That's better. Alright. Here's where Zephyr was last spotted. In we go then. Welcome to Alicia. Would you care to show us your membership card? I knew we need a membership. What's this? New customers? Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 Mira per person. If one of you registers, you can also bring friends as guests. That's not a bad price. Alright, I'll register. Please read. I'll allow the RMP to cover. It's fine. He's all grown up. Let Rain show off a little for us. Oh, certainly. How is getting a card showing off? I'll get you set up right away. After a simple registration process, Reed receives his membership card. Pay 1,000 Mira in registration fees. Sheesh. Judging from the time, this is probably going to be my last investigation of the night. Is there any last minute stuff I need to check up on in the city? Enter the casino. Oh. You come in? We've got 4 guests coming right in. This is really nice. Tell me about it. It's certainly right at home in the city of entertainment, and look at how crowded it is. It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time. Did you get yourself a membership already? Sheesh. You're really gonna come back, huh? Anyway, this is where Zephyr was last spotted. Be careful. Right? Hello there, would you like to play? You could make 100,000 Mira in a single night, you know. 100,000. And I presume someone here has? Indeed, but just last year, we had a common individual, I shall call them, walk in with more luck than most would dream of having. If they held fast to one rule, don't leave this city with a single Mira in their pocket. And so they spent everything they won and more in the club. That being said, they were truly in a state of regret upon waking the next morning. What a lame ending. I agree. It would have made for a better story if they had no regrets. I'm sure most have come across their share of regrets thanks to liquid courage. Not every day you hear someone blowing that much at a casino. This might be a good story for Monk. Me what do you have for radio? I should probably report the Monk.
I've been waiting, Reen. Give me the dirt.
So here's what I've heard.
That's good stuff. I'll send you your prize.
Alright. save the game. Alright. I got a card game doing. Let's see. Oh, fellas, if it ain't you three. That's some crowd over by the poker table. Should we take a look? The record investigation will end should you choose to proceed. Check the poker table. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house, read 'em and weep. Sorry, four of a kind. What? Hello, idiot. You gotta take it easy on this little part. I might have played you a little too hard on this one. A royal flush. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You won all the chips on the table. Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss. You had to have been cheating, right? Yeah, where were you then? I thought traps were your thing. You're young. You can bounce back from a loss or two. What do you say? How about the winner buys the losers a drink? Damn it, get off your high horse. Aren't you?
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Yeah, good to see you, Yeager King. I'm amazed you can treat us so casually. If he's a Yeager, then he's... That would be the head of Zephyr, correct?
Long time no see, I see, maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties. Alright. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Yes, please. What? You didn't order a drink? Then I'm still young. Don't be shy about the price, it's all on me. Easy for you to see. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of something. Not to mention, I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. But it never hurts to be cautious. You're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings the daughter of one of the 4 great houses and the ice maiden to me? I'm not here in any official capacity. It would be a waste to not enjoy Raquel's nightlife after coming all the way to the mayor. Fair enough. Take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of me. That's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates. Of course I'd help her. Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you've got time to thank us, then why not talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you? It does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Bandicoot, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, do you mind if we get back to business? You're not going to pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? This is really nice. You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland? That shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone. How about we play this? What is that? Is that a Vantage Masters deck? I think it is. What have you been playing recently? Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know. That's all we have to do. You sure are a real piece of work, boss. I'm not gonna back up if you complain later. I'm gonna back you up. We should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, the world's always sweeter when you take it by force. So how about it, Swaza? That's fine, I don't mind telling you. But taking your spores by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you? Like father, like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept. I've played Blade, so it's easy to pick up. I'll join in. The only problem is if I need to take my own deck from scratch. Make my own deck from scratch. If we need this for blackjack or poker. We can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got two of the same deck. Seems fair enough we can use an identical set, yeah? I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating. Easy like. I'll play one then. I'll play two. How should we do the matchups? I'll go against the Purple Lightning. And I'll take the Icy Mid. Yes, that leaves me and you. No, don't bare your fangs just yet. Save those for the game. I try to confirm the next identical day for allowing the games to begin. I'll play Transmute. I'm telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet. I'll use my Blaze to power up to 6 points to the master. That was a strong move. How are you two holding up? We're both good, but the other side's pushing hard. Come now, focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I activate Kiara Bell card. Damage through all.
You all suck.
What?
What on earth?
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here to rescue you again.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards.
Let's talk later.
Okay then. Let me sub in for you, Valentine. I can turn your game around. Huh? You're doing subs? I know this game to some extent. I'm not quite as adept with complex calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you too serious? Yeah, I've hit my limit. It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? I don't personally. Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. What say we start over with them? Why even offer when you're the one who's winning? You've been too focused on what your partners were doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Let's start fresh and take the game seriously this time. Alright, if you insist. I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want. I'm sticking with mine, of course. Should I keep using the Eager King's deck? I might stand a chance with my collection. Use personal. Well, since you're fine with it, I'll go ahead and use my own deck. Good. Alright, ready when you are. Are they gonna be okay? Don't know, but his opponent is none other than the Eagle King. We'll simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids. And you too as well, Reen. Alright, then let the rematch between Rogta and Reen begin. Here goes. Bring it. Wasn't there one that heals? Right. This should do. Let's get this 100. Sorry, but I'm up to it. I'm okay with this. So let me see this. Beast can draw a card and deals 2 extra damage on counter attack. Rank skills on neither card, master cards consume mana when used. On the other hand, master cards can use their skill each turn. I'm aware of that. Need to clear that out. He's dead. Looks like he had a blaze. Speaking of blaze, can't do anything there. I'll have to end this here. I knew that would happen. Alright, so I need to heal up. 2 damage. Becomes 3 instead. Same story. As expected. Very nice. Yellow. You take this. Just because. That fucking hurt. Can't do anything yet. I'll let them tank out now. As expected. That's fair. Mama is probably going to die. I would really like to get another Blix, if you don't mind. Survive at least. Right, I should be able to win this. With my Blix, seriously. Finally! That was intentional, yes. That's why. And I win. An overwhelming victory. AP increased by 3. The Master's being defeated. Reen wins. I won. Yes, that does it. Yes. Congrats on the win. But Misa and Ash are still playing. What the hell you got? What the? 3 vanishes for 18 points? You're killing me. How long have you been holding on to those? Don't tell me you ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are you? It's just common sense to hold on to your best move till the very end. Oh, I like you. And that's the end of my tale. And the end of the game. I lost. I'd say using uptight in round 3, you saw to that. You did well to think so far ahead. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws. So everyone won. I'm surprised they were able to make a comeback. Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy. Ash probably cheated. But at least he's good enough to hide it. Didn't think all 3 of us would slip up. And so I really am getting old. It doesn't feel like we won. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Zector. Feels like a suitable name for a Divine Knight. It probably is. Here's what else I want to know. Including Zephyr, I've noticed 4 groups in action. That makes you, the Red Constellation, Needhog, and an unidentified group of Purple Eagles. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter. Figured you'd ask. Each corps has different objectives, but you could break it onto 2 sides. One side, you've got Red Constellation and those Purple Jaegers. On the other side, you've got us and Needhog. They were hired by the government. The government hired the Jaegers. That does clear up some things. And the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just to make sure, Zephyr and Needhog are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right? Exactly. We got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up. I'll bet you already know who hired us. You probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the Society. Which brings us to what you know, what you don't know. The identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sara Valentine. The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
The Northern Jaegers.
Are they? They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this. Sara.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
Screw off.
I knew it.
Actually, that wouldn't have done shit.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches.
I just got
See you again
flicked out.
soon.
This
So
was
those
fun.
two flyers
Later.
would have got fucked up.
Should the chance come, let's play again. Until then,
That wouldn't have done shit. You still lost. I had a full field. 2 heaven guards wouldn't have done shit. That was his hand. He could have dealt little damage with this combination. And he would have been free to play them at the end. He was going easy on us. That goes here and this was there, I see. What? Look at his master. Was he cheating too? I don't think he was. He's just that good. Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers. It didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. You should be proud, Reen. You too as well, Musa and Ash. Thank you. No problem. I should have said first, thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you're here in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. Oh dear, I suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak. Wait, we're only here cause... Okay, we're just as guilty. At least they were able to help the instructor. Perhaps I should practice Vantage Masters in my spare time. You don't get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game. (10:30 p.m.)
Unacceptable.
You have acted without leave again and again. Why exactly did you feel it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer? That's... We have no excuses. Indeed. Major, I've already given them a harsh warning. I think maybe that might be enough. Silence! This is my task as commanding officer. Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skull from now till lights out. But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just keep it short? You go kill them. It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do him some good. It just feels wrong. I mean, that's the reason we got that info from the Jaeger King. You can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned. Yeah. We're dealing with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the Annex North Ambria. It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL. That's right. Until now, they were believed to have fled to the Midwest. I never thought we'd encounter them here in Lemire. Given that they were wearing new gear, do you think the society is backing them? Well, they seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it's a possibility. Damn, this is turning into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire had Needhog? They didn't share that information with the RP. But I hear that the Intelligence Division often hires Jaegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow. That's enough, Revel. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the real military police. Forgive me. A message came in from HQ. You are to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all. Sheesh. I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but will it kill him to lighten up a little? He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. It's true, he's stuck serving two masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him when he first started. He softened up quite a bit. Is that so? Okay, we've shared the information we've learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sara, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest rooms for tonight? Very well, thank you for your hospitality. That's our tour, always ready for anything. Oh, you're too kind. Angie, why don't you bunk with me? Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed. Randy can fall asleep so quickly. They say it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. I bet they've got a lot to talk about. It's the first time in a year they've seen each other. Just like me and the rest of Class 7. I don't think there's much talking going on. Not with Angie being there. The moon's out tonight. Maybe I can get some fresh air. I will get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer.
I didn't know that happened. Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Seems like things are going well. And no wonder. They haven't seen each other for a year and a half.
Is that Reen I sense lurking out there?
Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Looks like I underestimated you. Angelica, that's my thing. It seems like you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taito. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of Kung Fu by now. No wonder, your movements are so sharp now. You were able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, she's from Calvert, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see her. But I was able to talk with her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but you were able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip. Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around the Burr, Remiferia, Ored, Le Mans, and Artia. Then from there I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But Eastern Zemira is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Zemira, I've only heard stories. It seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live. That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving into Calvert. Actually, Masaka Fai, my teacher, is there right now. Oh, is that so? Just what I expect from the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there, and they said it'd take me half a year to get to East by land. I was worried about what's going on at home here, too, so unfortunately I had to give up on heading that way. Masaka Fai said something like that in a letter he had sent me. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, those were the words he used. It seems like they have a lot to deal with over there, too. If the Empire wasn't in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help too. I was actually talking about this with George too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Zemira and stop the desertification there. Once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Angie? You truly are something, Angie. But you're right. We've gotten help from a lot of people from other countries. So someday we have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but the entire continent of Zemuria. Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big. After that, Green Town and Angelica all reminisced about their school days together. Once they had finished their trip down memory lane, Reen bid them good night and left the room. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. It's just that there's so much going on. I need to sort out my thoughts. I know how that is. Hey, Reen, how's about you have a drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Yeah, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your tongue in to start out. Did she really just say dip your tongue in?
It's spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kinda hard to get much stronger than 96% though, huh?
Fuck. If I'd taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. But the sting on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours? They're a good bunch of kids.
Yeah, they've still got a long ways to go though. I'm struggling as an instructor too. I just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone, though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
Yes, but they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. I spent all my time getting rid of all the archaisms that were let loose on the city. All the high-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I captured them, Northumbria's government would have called for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Reen. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
And?
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too.
Who?
Whoopsie! Well, you see, he was... he was my first love.
Really?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the Principality in a storm of salt, a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles. The enemy was Needhog. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp.
Was that when Instructor Beatrix treated you?
Yeah. Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
I finally understand the true origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. My dad. My commander. And my first love.
Sara. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
Huh?
You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
This was not some dream, right? Well. I'll just assume I've been tricked by fairies on the eve of the summer festival. God damn, Sara. What the hell? Even I'm a bit confused. Alright. Can't really do anything since Tita isn't here. Val, bloody oh shit, time's up. Have to continue this tomorrow.